Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is Feb 25th, 2022. Let's take a look at the market and take a look at top semiconductor stocks to buy. So with that, let's take a look at the market first. Look, market is very good. We had a nice 841 points rally in Dow Jones Industrial Average, and we had two good days in the market. That's a good sign. So we have to keep a close watch. Next week we got Fed testimony and also jobs report and a couple of earnings reports. So that's why we are not out of the woods yet. We got to be careful at these levels here. And we got a similar situation going on in Nasdaq, S&P 500, as well as Russell. So if the market pulls back, you could buy some great names. Still, stocks are cheap. So look on a nice 5-year period. It's a great bull run, as you can see here. All these small blips are buying opportunities. So this will be same situation here. If the market goes down after the Fed testimony, you could buy some great names and go from there. So all the major indices are in a nice uptrend in a 5-year time frame here. So all these blips are good buying opportunities. Looking from a rear view mirror. So this is going to be the same thing here. This is going to be a blip, and we will do very well. This will be similar to 2018 when the Fed increased the rate hike, stock market came down. This will be something similar situation here. That's why it's a good buy here. So with that, let's jump in and let's look at fear and greed index. Look, yesterday fear and greed index was at extreme fear 25, and now we jumped 5 points or 6 points to 31. I could see us going back to 25 or even 20 for that matter if Fed raises the rate aggressively and uses some harsh tone. So we'll keep a close watch here. The turbulence will continue. We had a nice 2 up days, but we have to watch this carefully next week as we have a couple events coming up next week. So with that, let's take a look at top semiconductor stocks to buy. Volume more than 500,000 shares. Quick ratio more than 1. That tells you these companies have got enough money to withstand any short-term issues. Quick ratio is much better than the current ratio because it's a little more conservative. It makes sure company can meet short-term obligations with the current assets that they have. And Altman Z-score is more than 1.8. That tells you these are financially stable companies, not a candidate for bankruptcy. And let's look at some names here and go from there. So look, we got a few great names here. It's sorted by market cap. Stock at the top has got nice market cap. So it's sorted by market cap, starting with the high market cap on top. Look, we got NVDA. Even up here, I like NVDA very much. It's a little bit pricey, as you can see here. Price to sales ratio is 40. It's the 23. That tells you still it's expensive. But look, it's beaten down. RSI is 46. You could buy some NVIDIA here. I say if it comes down, you could buy more. Look, it's got $19 billion of cash here and a nice positive free cash flow, as you can see here, and also earnings for growth for next year, as well as revenue growth is great, and they got nice overall score, as you can see here. So it's a great one to buy. And then you got Taiwan Semiconductor, again a huge market cap, $556 billion market cap, as you can see here. This one is sold off completely. Look at the RSI here, 34. This is sold off. You could buy this company here. Even today as the markets rallied, Taiwan Semiconductor came down here. It's a good buy. You could buy it up here. Look, it's got nice next year EPS growth as well as revenue growth and a nice overall score. And then we got ASML, one of my favorite here. Look, it's got a nice $252 billion market cap. And look, it's got nice expectation for the future, nice or EPS growth and revenue growth. And look at the gross margin and sales growth, nice gross margin, net margin positive company. And look at the sales. They make $20 billion sales. It's a good number. And then we got Broadcom here. It's again one of my favorite stock. Look, it's also doing great, and it's done very good in the last 5 years, 229% performance. And look for the future also. It has got good future from an EPS growth as well as next year revenue growth. And they got a lot of money. Look, they got $13 billion free cash and $12 billion cash in the balance sheet. A very cash rich company. And you got a few more here. I like Intel up here. Intel is a comeback kid with the new CEO Pat Gelsinger. This company is going to do great. They're going to compete effectively with the Taiwan Semiconductor. That's why up here I like Intel. RSI is low. The Telco stock is beaten down here. And they got nice $28 billion of cash. So you could buy some Intel up here. And I got a few more. I love AMD. It's a great one to buy here. Under leadership of Lisa Su, this company will do well. And look, it's got a low RSI and great overall score, 93. That's a very good score. And we got a few more. We will not talk about each and every one of these stocks here. But look, all these companies have got nice sales growth. That tells you the top top margin or the top line is growing and very good gross margin as well as net margin. All these companies, with the exception of Marvel here, they all have positive net margin. They are not money losers. And look, quick ratio for all these companies is more than one or at least one. That tells you, maybe with the exception of ASX here, that tells you they got a lot of money. We don't need to worry. And all these companies are cash rich and free cash flow positive. That tells you these companies are making money, not money losers. And nice expectation from next year from EPS as well as revenue perspective, with the exception of ASX where EPS is negative. So I say, go buy these companies slowly and accumulate. I like the ones with the higher overall score. That tells you from a profitability, growth, and evaluation and financial perspective, those are superior names. You could go after those. Look, we got on Semiconductor here, one of my favorite. Look at the overall score, very good, 86. And we got the next one here, UMC, which is beaten down as you can see here. This also a great overall score. You could buy that one also. So with that, let's look at a few more names here. Look, it's a continuation here. Market caps keeps going down. It's a descending order. Keep watching the overall score here. Few great ones here. AMKR, you could buy this low price stock here. They got good amount of cash, $342 million, and nice expectation and overall score. And look, their top line is growing as you can see here. It's a net margin company. You could buy this one here. And then you got OLED, one of my favorite here. It's got a very good net margin, 35%, and nice expectation for the future. You could buy OLED also up here. Only thing is OLED is a little bit high on RSI. I would wait for a little pullback here and buy it on a pullback versus right now. And then we got one more here, DAQ Chinese stock, as many of you know here. It's a Chinese solar stock, nice overall score. I would probably buy this one. It's trying to go higher as you can see here. Stock is sold off with the low, relatively low RSI, 55. Probably could wait for a little bit pullback, but it's a good one to buy. And then we got a few more here. Look, we got one with 100 score here. AOSL, you could buy this one also here. And look, RSI is 55. That tells you should probably wait for a little bit. Let this come down, then you can buy this one here. So with that, we'll end here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.